We're excited to show you guys the new motor cradle that we created for the Razor Quad. This allows you to mount the My 1020 size motors onto the Razor Quad 24 volt without any cutting needed. The holes here allow you to mount to the frame. These are the exact same holes as where the stock motor mount would go into. These are slotted, so then you can slide the motor left and right to do your alignment of the motor sprocket and your axle sprocket. And then here the motor mounting holes are also slotted, so then you could adjust the motor forward and backwards to allow you to set the chain tension properly. Here's the motor already installed onto the bracket. We currently don't offer the motor with the bracket, so you'd be buying the bracket by itself, and then we'll link you to a recommended distributor for the motor. And here's the hardware already installed on the motor. This is a 10mm bolt. We chose this bolt because you could get in there with a wrench and adjust the motor tension when it's already installed in the quad. And then the included hardware to mount the cradle onto the frame, it's going to be a 10mm bolt with a 10mm nut. We recommend installing the motor into the cradle first and then putting the whole thing into the frame, and you could access the frame mounting bolts with the motor already installed. So let's go over to the quad and I'll show you guys how it looks like when it's already installed. Here's the motor already installed in the quad, and as we mentioned, we're currently using socket head bolts, but we will include the hex ones. But you can see here where there's a clearance issue with trying to get in there with the Allen wrench because it sits so close to the sprocket. So then with our included hardware, you could go in there with the open end wrench to loosen this one and also the one by the caliper, and then you can make your motor adjustments from there.